So welcome to the Monday Spiral Up moment. I want to continue on this journey of talking about behaviors and some details around working with folks spiraling down or spiraling up and how to move this direction. And I oftentimes get questioned. I've spoken to on the video about this before, but I'm gonna try and dig in a little deeper this time. There is a difference, and sometimes it can be very subtle until you kind of get into it a little bit. The difference between someone who might be blaming and complaining about a problem and someone who is stirring the pot. They're taking responsibility to stir the pot to pursue solutions. And if they're blaming and complaining, they're in that place of not my fault, not my issue, I can't fix it, and your job as the leader is to go fix it, right? And they don't want anything to do with that solution. If someone is taking the responsibility to stir the pot so that the bottom doesn't burn, you've heard me talk about that before, is in pursuit of solution. They see a problem and they have an issue and they want it fixed and they're happy to be a part of that solution. They may or may not have ideas for that, but they don't see that as separate from them and that there's somebody to blame. Instead, they see it as something that needs to be addressed in order for us to keep moving forward successfully as a team. So questions will always be your friend. As a leader, if there's one skill that you really want to hone in on, it is getting really good at asking questions so that you can get more information and bring forth your best response. Understand more of what's going on with the person that you're interacting with. And so once you start those questions, like I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about, what are your assumptions and what are your facts, and addressing that, if they are still here, then you know what you're dealing with. But if instead they start questioning and considering, and they start this process, you can push them that much further up the spiral by more questions. Questions such as, what does the ideal look like in this situation? Can we get clear on really what the best scenario would be? What does the ideal look like? And then what ideas do you have, or even thoughts around solving this problem? And then adding on to get into this collaboration, who else could be involved in creating this solution with us, right? And getting them to want to pull others in and create collaboration to solve a problem. And you will have someone that has highly productive behaviors and really moving your team towards synchronicity, right? So being able to help through questioning, move them that direction. But the key as a leader, and this is real important, is you have to dig in a little bit. Don't immediately think, I've heard a complaint, therefore they're blaming and complaining. And they may even be upset with an individual, but don't make that assumption yourself, right? Consider that they're stirring the pot. Consider that they're bringing an issue to help solve a problem, not to create blaming and complaining. Listen to your people. Peace.